project. 200 plus students graduate from STEM program. Still no confirmed date for opening of new airport terminal. And Tourism Secretary boasts of thriving tourism sector despite SOE. Good evening, I'm Natalia Nancis Montrishard. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Tuesday, 2nd September 2025. To our top story. During a press conference hosted by the Minority Council today, questions were raised about the Tobago House of Assembly's handling of the Sherburne-Storby Local Connector Road project, with allegations of significant cost overruns and procurement irregularities. Reporter Jewel Green-George has the details.
According to Minority Leader Kelvin Morris, the THA's approach stands in stark contrast to a previous plan that was poised to deliver a more robust project at a similar cost, but with zero burden on Tobago's budget. The PNM-led central government had reportedly planned a dual-lane, world-class highway from Canaan to the ANR International Airport.
That plan and that project, as I indicated, was estimated to cost you, the taxpayer, $140 million. But for you Tobagonians and persons who depend on the THA and would hear the THA consistently saying that they are strapped for funds, what was interesting about this project is that this project would have been totally funded by the central government.
Instead, the THA opted for a single-lane road project, which was initially estimated to cost just over $65 million. However, Morris alleges the road's final price tag has escalated dramatically.
If you add that to the $65 million, it would mean that the project has already escalated from $65 million to over $105 million.
Key to the controversy are allegations of procurement breaches. Minority Leader Morris questioned how a Trinidadian company, Namalco, was awarded initial contract without a public tender process. The company later withdrew from the project only to be replaced by another contractor.
Neither of them can explain to you, Tobagonian and citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, how this company, Namalco, came into having sole selected and awarded this contract.
Morris further claimed that the new contractor is being paid an estimated $2,700 per ton for paving, a figure he says is double the standard market rate. These figures include a claimed $35 million settlement for trespassing on private lands belonging to the Rampersad family and millions more in legal fees. The project, which also faced legal injunctions and regulatory issues with the Environmental Management Authority, was called highway robbery by Morris. The Minority Leader is calling for a full investigation by the Office of the Procurement Regulator and a declaration from the Chief Secretary on the project's true cost and financial details. Jewel Green-George for Tobago Updates Television News.
Secretary for Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation, Tasha Boris, spoke on a morning show earlier today, highlighting how Tobago has been thriving through a series of vibrant events over the past 2 months. From Curry Festa and Tobago Day to the Dodds diving competition, she said the island has continued to shine as a hub for culture and tourism. Alia Balgobin has the details.
Tourism Secretary Tasha Boris is strengthening alliances with the Ministry of Community Development and Culture. Recent events, such as Curry Festa, have seen Tobago collaborating closely with the ministry, highlighting a unified effort to showcase the island's culture, heritage and tourism offerings.
However, we went as a collaborative effort. The Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities, Transportation, the Tobago Performing Arts Company, Tobago Festivals Commission Limited, alongside the Ministry of Community Development and Culture. And what you saw on stage, and I think a lot of the images and the reels people have seen over the last couple of days, was the country night, which really was the climax of our participation.
Boris fully supports the collaboration with the Ministry of Community Development and Culture while prioritizing Tobago's development. She noted that Curry Festa sparked international interest in the island, presenting opportunities to expand Tobago's tourism and attract more international flights.
to see what Barbados had to offer. And I think that that is something we can also offer to Bajan students. They can come to Tobago and they can see what Tobago has to offer. It's just an hour away by plane. It's a direct flight straight to Tobago and back on a Sunday and a Wednesday. So for me, I think there are always collaborations that could grow out of what we were able to witness, because it was not just the participation in the country night that was very, very significant, and also time meets twine, but also the fact that we had a number of persons from Tobago who were sitting on panel discussions during the week of CARIFESTA. So
she is strongly advocating for Tobago to be recognized on an international scale, positioning the island as a premier destination for culture, heritage and tourism. This is AMPLIA Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Minority Leader of the Tobago House of Assembly, Kelvon Morris, has publicly challenged Secretary of Tourism, Tashia Boris, to provide data to substantiate her recent declaration that Tobago's tourism sector is thriving. In a social media post on Monday, Morris criticized the Secretary's remarks as lacking evidence and called for greater transparency from the administration. The minority leader specifically demanded the release of real hotel occupancy rates and a comparison of international arrival figures for 2024 and 2025. Morris also raised questions about the financial health of the state-owned Manta Lodge, calling on the Secretary to disclose whether the facility is profitable or losing millions. The challenge elevates the public discussion about the tourism sector's performance into a direct political confrontation, placing pressure on the administration to back its optimistic outlook with concrete figures and data. We'll take a break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
The event of the century is here.
AMPLIA.
100 years of excellence to honor the past and ignite the future. Saturday, September 30th at the Magdalena. The Centennial Gala, hosted by Bishop's High School Tobago. An all-inclusive evening of entertainment, culinary delights, and timeless vibes. And at midnight, raise your glass as we welcome the next 100 years. Limited early bird tickets, $750. Secure yours at islandetickets.com. An all-white affair. One night, one century, one legacy.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
Rise and shine, Tobago! The breakfast vibes you've been waiting for is here.
When they rum, tell you you's a big dancer.
It's time for Sun Up Tobago, the ultimate breakfast inclusive pool party that kicks off your carnival in style.
We come to take shots. She come to take shots.
Join us on Thursday, October 23rd from 6 a.m. to 12 noon at Scarborough House, 138 Milford Road. Music popping, breakfast sizzling, coolers flowing, and vibes unmatched. This is where sun, sea, soca, and celebration collides. Get your early bird tickets now at Pablo Supermarkets, Barcode, Lost Restaurant and Launch, Signature Cuts, IslandEtickets.com, and committee members. Don't miss the event where Tobago Carnival truly begins. Sun Up Tobago. Come for the breakfast, stay for the vibe.
Welcome back. Tobago's next generation of tech leaders took the spotlight today as over 210 students graduated from the Tobago Information Technology Limited 2025 STEM Camp. The 6-week program immersed the participants aged 5 to 17 in a dynamic hands-on curriculum designed to build critical skills for the island's digital future. Reporter Jewel Green George has more.
The graduation ceremony celebrated the culmination of a program that has become the largest of its kind in Tobago. Students explored a wide array of disciplines including robotics, coding, 3D printing, and virtual reality, blending technical skills with creativity and teamwork. TITL CEO Ian Williams highlighted the camp's unprecedented growth and its expanded scope, which this year included new modules and a memorable field trip to Trinidad's premier virtual reality facility.
This year, STEM in Tobago has reached new heights. What started out as a vision has once more grown into the largest STEM camp ever seen. A total of 212 participants strong without compromising quality. Not only have our numbers grown, but so too has the scope of our program.
The camp's project-based approach allowed students to apply their knowledge in practical ways, from building bridges to withstand weight to coding their first applications. For many, it was a chance to turn a budding interest into a tangible skill.
My favorite course was probably coding, and because when I was younger, I wanted to try coding, and I actually got to try it.
Officials emphasized that initiatives like STEM Camp are vital for Tobago's economic diversification and competitiveness. Chairman of the TITL board, Otis Noel, framed the program as a direct investment in the island's human capital.
The skills you are building here, whether it's in VRs, electronics, science, or engineering, they are not just hobbies. All right, they are not just a way to pass time. It is not just for parents to have an avenue to safely lodge their kids over a vacation period. They are pathways to careers that can transform not only your lives, but this island that we so love called Tobago.
As these graduates step forward, they carry not just certificates, but the foundational skills and inspiration to imagine, inspire, and lead Tobago in the global digital economy. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
With discussions heating up around the opening of the new A&R Robinson International Airport Terminal, Tourism Secretary Tashia Boris has shared valuable insights on what the development means for Tobago's future. Secretary Boris noted that the terminal will not only enhance the visitor experience, but also strengthen the island's connectivity to international markets. She emphasized that improved facilities and increased passenger capacity will give Tobago a new competitive edge in attracting new airlines and boosting tourist arrivals.
This very strong relationship with the Airports Authority. We haven't been given any timelines, but what they have always explained to us is that to operationalize an airport takes a lot. So it's not just about finishing the physical infrastructure. You now have to hire staffing. So you need more security, you need administrative staff, you need maintenance staff. You know, there's a lot that goes into opening an airport and bringing it into fully operational phase.
Reaffirmed her commitment to ensuring that Tobago's tourism product remains vibrant, sustainable and poised to capitalize on this new gateway to the world. However, no official date has been announced yet for the opening of the new terminal at the A&R Robinson International Airport. In a significant move to deepen regional ties, Trinidad and Tobago and Grenada have agreed to relaunch their energy cooperation and explore new avenues for bilateral collaboration, including medical assistance. The announcement followed a meeting in Port of Spain on August 29, 2025, between Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and Grenada's Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell. The two nations reaffirmed a decade-old agreement from 2012, which focuses on cooperation in the energy sector. As part of this renewed partnership, Trinidad and Tobago's Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries will sign a data-sharing agreement with Grenada within the next week, providing access to seismic and well data from Trinidad's north coast. This data will be used to support an ongoing technical study of Grenada's offshore oil and gas acreage. Additionally, Trinidad and Tobago will assist Grenada in developing a new regulatory framework for its petroleum sector. The government has committed to providing technical experts to review studies and work being done by consultants in Grenada. The two countries plan to focus on attracting companies to explore untapped, unlicensed areas in Grenada and will collaborate on a promotional campaign to market those opportunities. The discussions extended beyond the energy sector, as both leaders expressed a strong interest in exploring new partnerships. A key topic was potential medical collaboration to help address the current shortage of specialist doctors in Grenada, signaling a broader commitment to strengthening economic and social ties between the nations. Both leaders pledged to move forward with these initiatives swiftly and with dedicated engagement. You're watching the Tobago Updates television news. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Skibidi-doo bang bang. Yours truly be representing for Neon, a tribal affair by Highlighter Entertainment. We are here.
Tobago, are you ready? Highlighter Entertainments, Neon, a tribal affair. Costume sales are live. Register now at highlighterentertainment.com. This is Carnival meets culture. Rhythm meets rebellion. Neon is calling. And your moment is now. Light up the night.
I jamming on the pavement with Neon.
Hair goals, we've got them. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
I'm sending a big dirty bun for you. Better than them. And I have a big dirty bun for you. So you better don't run. Come on, fun, I said don't run. Good morning, Bacchanal. How do you do? It's very critical. Talk to you, but it's a long road I'm going on. And I need somebody to me life. I stay strong. Bless me with you, Carnival is my time,
Rise and shine, Tobago. The breakfast vibes you've been waiting for is here.
When you wrong, tell you use a big dancer.
It's time for Sun Up Tobago, the ultimate breakfast inclusive cooler party that kicks off your carnival in style.
We aim to take shots. She come to take shots.
Join us on Thursday, October 23rd from 6 a.m. to 12 noon at Scarborough House, 138 Milford Road. Music pumping, breakfast sizzling, coolers flowing, and vibes unmatched. This is where sun, sea, soca, and celebration collides. Get your early bird tickets now at Pablo Supermarkets, Barcode, Lost Restaurant and Launch, Signature Cuts, IslandEtickets.com, and committee members. Don't miss the event where Tobago Carnival truly begins. Sun Up Tobago. Come for the breakfast, stay for the vibe.
Welcome back. As Trinidad and Tobago marked its 63rd anniversary of independence, President Christine Kangaloo delivered a message of hope, urging citizens to toast to the nation's unbreakable spirit. In her address, the president acknowledged the nation is celebrating under challenging circumstances, but emphasized that overcoming adversity is embedded in the country's DNA. Reporter Jewel Green-George has our story.
A message of resilience for a nation celebrating 63 years of sovereignty. In her official Independence Day address, President Christine Kangaloo called on Trinidad and Tobago to embrace the very creativity born from its historical struggles. She noted that even with modified celebrations, these times press the nation to innovate, drawing on a deep well of national ingenuity.
They have called us to engage our innate capacity to create and to be resourceful. And when it comes to creativity and resourcefulness, there is no nation on earth quite like Trinidad and Tobago.
The president pointed to iconic cultural innovations as proof. The steel pan, the only acoustic instrument invented in the 20th century, was forged from discarded oil drums. The dantal, a percussion instrument from farming tools, and the world-renowned carnival, a multi-billion-dollar economic engine, began as an act of defiance. These, she said, are not just artifacts, but symbols of a people who consistently create triumph from trial.
The immutable quality that makes us one of the greatest nations on earth is our ability to rise above anything and everything that challenges us and to thrive in all circumstances.
Quoting Calypso legend David Rudder, President Kangaloo reiterated that out of pain, this culture was born. She framed the nation's challenges, past and present, not as obstacles, but as the very catalyst for the magic that defines Trinidad and Tobago.
Let us toast then to the magic that is Trinidad and Tobago. Let us toast to the magic that lives inside of each of us.
A toast not just to an anniversary, but to a future met with the same confidence and resourcefulness that has shaped the nation for 63 years. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
The United States government, through a statement from U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, has congratulated Trinidad and Tobago on its 63rd anniversary of Independence Day. The message highlighted the strong partnership between the two countries. Secretary Rubio noted that the U.S. and Trinidad and Tobago are working together on several key issues. These include tackling criminal groups that operate across borders and disrupting the flow of illegal drugs. The statement also pointed to cooperation in building regional energy security, an area of great importance to both countries. The U.S. said it is looking forward to further collaboration under the leadership of Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar to promote regional safety, economic prosperity, and stability. On Sunday, 31st August 2025, Tobago marked Trinidad and Tobago's 63rd independence anniversary with a day filled with pride, culture, and community spirit. The Tobago House of Assembly hosted a special family day, bringing Tobagonians of all ages together in celebration. Festivities kicked off at sunrise with a lively 5K run and walk, uniting fitness enthusiasts and families in a show of health and togetherness. Later in the day, the waters came alive with Tobago's own boat race. While it may not have been the grand and extravagant great race, it stood out for its inclusivity, as not only boats but also jet skis joined in on the fun, making it a thrilling spectacle for spectators along the shoreline. The Scarborough Esplanade was transformed into a hub of excitement with games, cultural performances, food stalls, and entertainment designed for the whole family. As evening fell, celebrations transitioned into a relaxing movie night under the stars, providing families with a chance to unwind and enjoy quality time together. Tobago's observances highlighted unity, resilience, and joy, proudly reflecting on 63 years of independence while celebrating in true island style. More news and the weather report is up next. Stay with us.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and the service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships. It's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Skibidi bang bang. Yours truly Juby representing for Neon, a tribal affair by Highlighter Entertainment. We are here.
Tobago, are you ready? Highlighter Entertainments, Neon, a tribal affair. Costume sales are live. Register now at highlighterentertainment.com. This is Carnival meets culture. Rhythm meets rebellion. Neon is calling. And your moment is now. Light up the night.
I jamming on the pavement with Neon.
I send in a big, 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 big dirty bun for you. Better than them. And I have a big, 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 big dirty bun for you. So you better don't run. Come up on me, say don't run. Good morning, Bacchanal. How do you do? It's very critical. Talk to you, but it's a long road I'm going on.
Take your shot with Junior K.
Always with the introductions, as you see.
And of course, we're on television. Big up to my boy Saki. We just complete. I saw that. So we didn't have a choice. We had to call it.
Good. So, Carnival.
I say, warn them. Hey, I get to know.
Baba boy, don't run. Me God, we are the last man.
Alright, you got a drink, bro?
Drinking liars.
Enjoy Take Your Shot on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. The Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection has fired its Director of Social Protection, Hanif Benjamin. The dismissal comes more than 2 months after the former chairman of the Children's Authority was charged with serious sexual offences involving a male child. Benjamin, a clinical traumatologist, is accused of engaging in sexual activity in the presence of a child and sexual communication with a child. He is currently on $170,000 bail and is scheduled to reappear in court on January 16th. The dismissal follows public outcry and calls for his removal from political parties, including the PNM Tobago Council and the Innovative Democratic Alliance. In a statement, the Health Division confirmed it has parted ways with the individual, citing a zero-tolerance policy for misconduct. Officials reaffirmed their commitment to upholding the highest standards of integrity and accountability, stating their priority remains the well-being of communities they serve and ensuring justice for affected parties. This action underscores the division's stance on swift action in the face of serious misconduct allegations. Nominations are officially opened for the Tobago Day Awards, one of the island's most prestigious platforms for recognizing excellence, service, and leadership. Each year, the awards honor individuals and organizations whose contributions have significantly shaped the progress, culture, and development of Tobago. The awards are presented in several categories, beginning with the bronze, silver, and gold medals of honor, and culminating with the Distinguished Chief Secretary's Award for Excellence, the highest accolade bestowed on a deserving recipient. These awards celebrate not only outstanding professional achievements, but also community service, cultural preservation, innovation, and the tireless efforts of citizens who continue to uplift and inspire others. Members of the public are encouraged to nominate deserving candidates who embody the true spirit of Tobago and whose work leaves a lasting impact on the island's future. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight is expected to be partly cloudy with isolated showers in some areas and the chance of few thunderstorms mainly after midnight. Nighttime temperatures will drop to about 25 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, partly cloudy or cloudy periods with scattered showers in some areas. There is a medium chance of heavier showers or isolated thunderstorms, mainly during the morning period. Generally settled by late afternoon despite a few lingering showers. Daytime temperatures are set to reach 31 degrees Celsius with a nighttime low of about 25 degrees Celsius and a heat index of 34 degrees Celsius. Seas should be slight with waves 1 to 1.5 meters in open waters and smooth in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:52 and sunset is at 6:11. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. Minority leader alleges serious cost overruns with the Sherburne-Torbay local connector project. 200+ students graduate from a STEM program. Still no confirmed date for opening of new airport terminal. And Tourism Secretary boasts of thriving tourism sector despite SOE. I'm Natalia Nancis Montrishard. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.